What's going on, everybody? I'm your host this week for the Marvelite podcast, episode 143. My name is Will, and with me I have many of the usual suspects, including Nick.
Yes. Hello.
From the distance, we have Luke.
I can't believe you actually got the podcast episode number correct on the first try.
Because I looked it up. And we also have Aaron.
Heyo.
And sadly this week we're missing our boy Mikey, but we do have a special guest over from the YouTube channel Pretty Brown and Nerdy. We have Jazz.
Hello, everybody.
But there are rumors floating around for casting choices, and it's rumored that Donnie Yen, I believe, is getting eyeballed for Shang Chi, and Ludi Lin is for someone else whose name I'm not remembering, but I don't know.
No,
I mean,
reverse
Nick,
it. Donnie Yen is getting
reverse.
eyed for the villain, and then Ludi is getting eyed for Shang-Chi.
Thank you for that. That makes way more sense.
So Donnie's like way too old to be young.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, no, like that
you're not
wouldn't
ready
work.
for a season Shang-Chi?
So basically, Shang-Chi is going to be what Iron Fist should have been. No, just
Whoops. I mean, kind of. Oh, you mean
So wait,
good?
the guy who's rumored to play Shang-Chi, that's the guy who was Lance in the new Black Mirror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Mhm.
Black Power Ranger from the
Okay.
reboot movie.
I'm down for that. He's a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
solid.
I think
like
he's going to do good. And Donnie Yen is solid, so I'm not really like, you cast him in anything, I'm just like, okay, cool.
He's the only character I really cared for in Rogue One, so I'm all on board.
Exactly. And I think even like some people are saying like they've even tapped into Steve Yeun and John Cho, apparently. Like
John Cho has Cowboy Bebop. Let him.
Yeah,
let him
that's
have
what I'm just like, he's already
Well,
got the big thing going on right now.
I don't know what does the rest of the panel think about these potential casting choices. I'm personally down. Ludi Lin, Shang-Chi, Nick. I mean, you've spoken with him.
Yeah, that's my boy Ludi, man. I know that guy, so I mean he's really cool. I've just interviewed him actually about a week and a half ago for the Black Mirror, and I did bring up Shang-Chi again. We talked about it back in December before Aquaman came out, but I brought it up again, and I mean he's really interested in it. He obviously would jump at the opportunity, but it's just a matter of like if it happens or not. But I think it would be great, personally.
And I think these actors have potential not only because like they seem suited for the roles and for, you know, the material, but also they have like training in martial arts and stunt work and stuff. So I think that, you know, they'll be not only capable acting wise, but physically as well. You know, Donnie Yen, of course, you know, is well trained in stunts and martial arts. So I think they picked the perfect people that have the abilities to really do this well.
Luke, what do you think about potentially Ludi Lin taking up the mantle of the Master of Martial Arts?
Oh, I think it's actually a really good pick. I'm actually more curious to see who's going to be the villain, and I really do hope that it's the Mandarin. The real Mandarin.
Having Donnie Yen as the actual canon Mandarin?
Yeah, and you know, just kind of reflecting back to that 2013 one-shot, All Hail the King, everybody thought for years that it was just a giant troll from Marvel. But like, I kind of always had a feeling that it wasn't just a troll, but more of like, hey, let's play around with the idea, have some fun with it, obviously, and see where this goes down the road. And you know, it's like it's just Kevin Feige's thing, man. That's what he likes to do, just plant seeds. And I think that, you know, it's going to pay off, definitely. So I mean, like, I'm super stoked. There's some other like characters too. I'm kind of looking forward to and hoping that they introduce.
Like who?
So like, for example, there's this really obscure character in the comics. Oh man, you're gonna make me Google, because I was actually thinking about this earlier today, dude. I literally was.
Go ahead. Look it up, and we'll go to Aaron and get his thoughts. Honestly, I think it would have been dope though if they hadn't used him in Endgame, having Hiroyuki Sanada maybe play the villain, just because he's a badass and he played Jackie Chan's brother in Rush Hour 3, and you can't top that. I mean, Aaron, what do you think about this rumor?
I say, yo, fuck having him fight somebody. Fang Fang Foom. Have him fight a fucking dragon.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Well,
I'm on board. Yeah, Donnie Yen voices Fin Fang Foom, confirmed. And does the
Well, okay. Another question I have too: are they gonna do like? I wonder how like original they're gonna go with his origin. I mean, are they gonna do like his father was like a weird sorcerer guy? Like, here's my thing, man. Are they gonna mix like some magic in with the martial arts? I guess like that's a big question because he oftentimes, he kind of does have like a one foot in the door in terms of like Marvel Mystic, right?
He's like Iron Fist.
Yeah. I mean, like him and Iron Fist do like they've had team ups before. They've both been Avengers at one point or another. And like Shang-Chi isn't necessarily proficient in magic in the Marvel universe, but I mean he's dealt with it enough. You've seen him even use like very light, weak spells before. And like in his fighting style. So like I don't know, man. I'm so curious because like here's the thing, I felt like they wanted, they really wanted Iron Fist to be Shang-Chi. No, seriously, seriously,
I know.
I'm not.
I know.
No.
I know. I believe you.
Because aside from the glowing fist, like it felt like a white version of Shang-Chi, and like, okay, like we get it, like they're both like masters of kung fu, but
right.
What?
Iron Fist leans heavily more into the magic side. As where Shang-Chi is more the physical brawler, and that's really all we got to see from Iron Fist. So like, I'm just curious to know like really what they're gonna do. Man, okay, I'm gonna look for that one villain that I was thinking of. I forget his name, dude.
A white Shang-Chi. What? That doesn't make any sense.
White.
No, that's
Iron
what I'm saying.
Fist has always been white though.
No, I know that. I know. No, I'm saying that like. That's what it felt like. I just felt like, oh, this is just like a bland white version of Shang-Chi.
Instead of making him like Danny Rand.
Exactly. Instead of making him Danny Rand, because outside of the actor, he didn't really feel or act like Danny Rand.
Nope.
Okay.
You didn't like
he
that
felt
stilted
more like a
fighting?
Shang-Chi style character is what I'm trying to
You
get
didn't
at.
like his like curly hair and everything? And...
No, I mean, that's fine. I mean, no, really has nothing to do with it, but...
I feel bad because those actors had a lot of passion when we saw them in San Diego last year. I'm like, but man, season 2 was better than season 1 by miles. It wasn't enough to save any of those shows. Also, apparently, there's another one on the short list aside from Ludi Lin, and that's Ross Butler, who many may remember as a super older adult Eugene from Shazam.
Yes.
So I'm curious as to how that one would work out, because I think the only person that really balanced double bagging roles recently was Jamin Hanchu, and all his characters die. So it doesn't really matter. Either die or get knocked off screen and aren't seen again for years. So he's also on the short list. I'm probably leaning closer to Ludi Lin. I feel like Shazam is going places. So DC may try and lock him in for something a little bit more, but who knows? Maybe he could pull it off and be Shang-Chi and Eugene. I don't know. Anyone remember Ross Butler from anything? I wonder why the name sounds familiar. You also be in
he was
All
a
the
Disney
Boys.
Channel kid, I think.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not too
Tasty
sure. What
Undercover.
did he do? Oh.
Tasty Undercover was the Zendaya.
Oh.
Name was
I don't know. He just...
He also does Riverdale and 13.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this dude. Yeah. I know this dude. Yeah, I don't think he has the type of range and like his past roles. I don't think he'd fit well with Shang-Chi, but that's just me. I mean, like,
that's it.
Because you got to just think about it. Like, it's like let's put casting Asian dudes aside here and look at also like their previous roles and genres that they've been in. And I don't know, personally, I just don't see him in this kind of show. I mean, film, or I'm just like, maybe he actually can prove me wrong, because I mean, even Zendaya is the same way. A lot of people just knew her from Disney Channel, and
then Euphoria
and
dropped.
then you see Euphoria, and that
everyone
first
feels
episode,
weird.
like, woo, like she acted her ass off in that episode, and I had never seen that like from her. So who knows? Maybe the same would be for him. If he joined on to the cast, but I mean, we'll just have to see.
Robert Pattinson.
I now remember the name. It's the Bride of Nine Spiders. That's what it is. Bride of Nine. For talking about like obscure characters in Shang-Chi's universe. Okay,
Like Shang-Chi.
I'm done now. It's the Bride of Nine Spiders. Like they're the whole like kingdom of spiders and the Spider King and inconceivable horrors and like very Lovecraftian kind of character.
You want him to fight some spiders?
No, dude, I'm just talking like.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you saying?
Wait. Wasn't she in Iron Fist, or who was the poison chick that he had to fight in the tournament saga?
That was not Bride of Nine Spiders. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. Oh.
You want him to fight all 9 of her spiders?
Yeah, dude, all 9 spiders. There's a brown recluse.
We got Black Widow up in here. No relation.
Black Widow, no relation.
Would be cool though to see him fight a dragon.
I'd love.
Okay, Fin Fang Foom would be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
He was already a movie. He was a movie though in the MCU. So like, how does that make sense?
Hey man, art inspired by life.
I want to see him slap a dragon.
Yeah, we had freaking Grimace with the golden gauntlet
as Shang-Chi.
I'd watch that movie.
Dragon.
It'd be like the last dragon. That movie.
What's his name? Oh, his name is Shang-Chi. Who? The tall black fellow over there. His name is Shang-Chi.
Give me all the backlash. It feeds me.
Are you sure it's not Shang-Chi? No, it's Shang. Fresh out of China.
Shang-Chi was good.
They call me Shang-Chi. What up, though?
I eat backlash for breakfast.
Speaking of backlash and black folk.
Are they going to show the 7 capital cities of heaven? That's what I'm wondering now. Oh, man.
They have the budget for it. Anything is possible.
Of course they have the budget for it. It's Disney, dude. But
I know.
Oh, man. All right, now, all right. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole.
Someone get Luke a towel. He's sweaty.
Our boy is sweaty.
It's getting sweaty in here, man.
I think that's a nice place for us to close. We don't have any questions, but if you would like to ask us questions, you can put them in the comment section down below with the hashtag AskMarvelite. So let's go around. Where can people find you at?
Wait. You guys can find the full episode.
You can find the full episode on SoundCloud. Where else do we put this up at?
iTunes,
Not
Spotify.
iTunes. Oh, it is on iTunes. Okay, so iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud. You can listen to it there. That's where the full episode will be at because Nick has the duty, the great big responsibility of putting this up on YouTube. So now we can close out and tell people where they can find each other at. Nick, where can people find you at?
You guys can find me all over social media at who's_Nick.
Aaron, where can people find you at?
You can find me in the back of your local barbershop. You can find me in the third. You can find me in the third aisle of every Target. You can find me on the corner flipping signs. Go get your car washed.
You guys can also find him in the bathroom at your local Popeyes.
You can find him in the trap where it's going down
on Thursday. The trap. But you can mainly find me on social media, mainly on Instagram at The Real Aaron Alexander.
Luke, where can people find you at, buddy?
You guys can find me on Twitter at QuantumXParadox.
And Miss Jasmine, where can people find you at?
You can find me on Twitter on Pretty Brown and Nerdy, where I'm always tweeting, or you can find me on my personal Twitter at Moco_Latte2 on Twitter and Instagram, but I am most active on Instagram. Oh, Twitter. Sorry.
You can find me, your lovely host, on my YouTube and my Instagram and my Snapchat at WillTheGreatest. So that was fun. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.
Bye.